Happy Tuesday, Wolf Pack. I'm on record number 3 because that's just how I do things, and also because I have a stream of consciousness way of expressing myself. I hope you've enjoyed the jump cuts lately, because guess what? There's probably going to be more of them. Oh yeah! Didn't do it last weekend. It was Labor Day, so I felt like doing one less thing. Didn't do the vlog. Sorry about that, but wanted to thank the patrons anyway, because I wanted to thank them every month. And also at the end of my videos, 2 things. If it gets big enough to where I need to worry about it, I'll just start thanking new patrons. Let's hope we get to that point, because that'd be really awesome, and then I'd be able to put more time into everything I do, just because time is limited. So I just want to thank Suri-chan, Jacob Pritchett, Brian, Ruland Koyman, Jonathan Kopitz, Amy List, Andrew Miller, Rodrigo Azario, and the Haymakers. You can see an example of the new sort of outro. If you haven't checked out the Chop Suey cover I did, you can click it over here right now if you want. Just want to make sure I thank everybody who makes this channel partially possible. Without your help, I probably wouldn't still be doing this. I did, of course, overhaul some of my patron stuff too, so if you want to go take a look at that, you can click the link in the description. Went on Saturday up to the Thousand Islands Winery to play a gig with Way Down Whalers, and it was fun. And also, swag, we got our own wine bottles for the event. That's pretty sweet. I had to purchase one, but $3 goes back to the band, so I guess that's okay. Had a quick real estate story because I'm looking for a place. You may or may not have noticed. I may or may not have mentioned it, but house hunting is stressful, and it's just the way it is. We're looking for a new place to live right now, and we may have found something actually, so I'll keep you posted on that as things go, especially if I move, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to jinx it too much. So what happened was I was looking at listings for this house that was called a handyman special. Really, in retrospect, I wish I didn't pursue looking at it so hard. We went to look at this house because it was cheap and it was called a handyman special, but I don't know what that means, what level handyman means. I'll tell you about the house in a second, but handyman is like whatever, you know, I know how to work a hammer and a saw. I can build things if I need to. You know, I could do that depending on what needed to be done. The listing was for Town A, 257 Franklin Street, Town A. We'll just call it Town A and B. Don't want to bury the details. So 257 Franklin Street, Town A, and 257 Franklin Street, Town B are about 15 minutes apart from each other in a nice little equilateral triangle from our current residence. But I thought the listing said one thing. Sent it to my real estate guy, and he didn't even bat an eye. He's like, yeah, got it for Franklin Street in Town A. Let's go. I'm going to be there. So it's 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning after I've had a gig, driven 8.5 hours. I'm just like blurry-eyed, everything. Going down Franklin Street, and it says your destination's gonna be on the right. To the right was another street, but also just a park. The house before it was 324, and nothing else. On the other side, there was somebody's yard, and Franklin Street abruptly ended. I'm not entirely sure why 257 Franklin Street, Town A came up on Google. It's kind of bizarre to me that happened. And it came up on Google, and also was an available search on my real estate app, Realtor.com. I'm just blown away by what happened. And so we get there, and he's like, yeah, okay, there's nothing here. Well, I guess we'll go over to the other place. And it's just like, cannot believe that happened. It's just a funny story. The trials and tribulations of doing real estate, and apparently because I don't pay attention to things. Also, Lapis Lazuli's on Spotify, just an aside. Listing in Town B, now that we're there. We get in, and first thing we see, we don't even get in, I look over to the left and I see a nice little crack running down the brick from one of the windows through the foundation, and I'm like, that's not something you want to see. No, it's not something you want to see. You don't want to see cracks in the foundation. Always do a circle around a house. And we get in there, and it's musty. Clearly, people have been kind of half doing work on it, where they're like sawing down the hardwood, and it's nice hardwood. But we notice in one of the bedrooms, there's like water damage on the ceiling. We get upstairs to this completely uninsulated attic, and I see light coming through one of the things in the bed. Yeah. Handyman special, please. I would have to hire a contractor. Never mind the fact that I don't know what kind of electrical was running in there. None of it was grounded on the top floor. It was a decent space, like it was 1,000 square feet, which is fine, you know. And the basement was really musty. It's not like it couldn't be fixed. However, it was beyond my skill set, and the money that we would spend on it and the money we'd put into it to make it habitable, Not something I wanted to do. So that's the way that goes. Long vlog today. I'm going to release the 10K special. I'm aiming for this week, but if not, I will do the EQ video that I've been promising forever. I have a video that's going to be coming out the first week of October as well. And of course, I'm now going to Ponyville Ciderfest. Woo! Come to Wisconsin, come see me. Also, Forest Rain is going, so go see her too. Lots of cool people. Come to Wisconsin. It's actually really fun, really chill con, and I have a great time the last time I went there, and I'm going this year too because it's a lot of fun and I've got a cheap plane out there. Thanks so much for supporting me, Wolfpack, as usual. This is Cyril the Wolf signing out, all of those other silly things. And question of the day: is my goatee big enough? See ya.